Nick speaking. Welcome to this video. So, just finished in the base coat of my Bio4s here, and I thought I'd do a video about base coats. So, yeah, the key thing with base coats really for me is that it's probably one of the most important colours there is, because anything that you do above and beyond the base coat is just the extra highlights and stuff. So the foundation really. So I mean, I don't know how you paint, but for me, whenever I put colour on a model, I always try and do it as neat as I can. I know some people will do just like rough base coats and they'll you know, tidy it up as they go along, but for me I just try and do everything as tidy as I can as I go along, which is what I've done on these. So yeah, these are all base coated now, so I'm ready to do the next stage. Done all of the spore mines, which, well, spore mines are quite hard to paint actually. There's a lot of tentacles on them, as you can see. I've got 22 spore mines here in total. You've got obviously got my stinger theme, colour theme, and what I'm going to do basically, I've got myself some of my other minis here just to compare. So that's my tentacles there. That's how they're hopefully going to end up looking. And on here, on the body and this section here, got these red pieces which I'm going to paint up. If the light really catches that, but paint them up like that eventually. And I've added a bit of sort of freehand patterns on there just to try and match in with what I've done with the rest of the army. That's my zoanthropes stroke, well, it's actually a Doom and Melanti made out of a zoanthropes. So yeah, so base coats really. So what I would recommend is actually you take the most amount of time that you can just doing the base coats, because once you've laid down the base coat, the rest just comes easily really. You know, whether you're like dry brushing or just blending, you know, line highlighting, whatever the next build up of colour is for after the base coat, if you can do a nice neat job of the base coat, get the colour right for the base coat, you know, it just makes life a lot easier. So I mean, those red things on there, for example, I just did that with Mecrite red. I'm going to go over that with blood red as well. So if I just lay down blood red before that, it would just be a bit too bright, wouldn't look very good. So laying down your base coats, very important, and you know, it's worth taking that time, just making sure you've got the right colour and that you put down all the colours neatly. And obviously this is batch painting, so I've done all of the base coats, you know, all together in one hit. You may find if you're just painting one model, you know, you might just base one section down. You might want to just highlight it up on it. That's obviously your choice. Personally, I prefer to do pretty much all of the base coats first, and then gradually sort of build up the highlights. I actually feel like I'm guessing somewhere now. I mean, this here, you know, I've been painting these. It took me about half an hour to paint the base coats of one of these, but now I've got the base coat of everything done. I feel like I've really achieved something, like I'm halfway there. But if I just painted like one at a time and another one, I may have only painted like 6, 7 of these or something, you know, till completion. And I feel like I've hardly got anywhere. So now I really feel like I've got somewhere. So next stage, this is so far, basically it's got snakebite leather on there. I'm going to do the next yellow mix and start highlighting these, get to the next stage, and eventually it's going to hopefully be something like this one here. Okay, well, there you go. Hopefully that was useful to you. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.